All right, folks. Here we go. All right, I'm having a great little. Oh, God damn it!
Follow from. Follow from. Follow from. Don't follow from.
All right. How are we today? Welcome to the Gravy Brunch. I am your host, Mr. Crumb. Um, so I'm looking in the chat here. Hey guys, lots of love here, guys. Lots of love. Spicy Sarah, what's up? Taking some dinner to Cammy. That's great. Um, yeah, I was listening to Jaron this week, and he made a really good point. You know, it's like times like this, you forget about food, and um, and that when his mom passed, that was really helpful. Those are things I never really think about. All right, I don't have a Globebusters shirt or anything, but I have this one. This is the closest I got. This is the shirt that I made, and I'm wearing some red and white, so I thought I would wear this at least in the honor. You know, um, for those of you, I'm assuming you guys all know, but for those of you that don't know, one of on this channel, one of the I think I have about 15 mods. Well, one of the mods passed away, Bob Knodel. Um, and I mean, it's weird because I mean, it's not like I knew him personally very well, but like when I started looking into flat Earth and a new standard of truth and honor, I think kind of was made. You know, you start finding people that are willing to put their face on truth and just take so much bullshit that goes along with that. And when you do that, you can't help admire those that just do it effortlessly or instinctual to the point where there is no other option. Um, I've never been a starstruck kind of a guy. I've if I saw a celebrity, like if I saw like I don't know, Robert De Niro or something, if I was to go up to him, I would say something like, "Hey, Robert De Niro, you mind if I can you take a photo?" And he'd be like, "Sure, sure." And I'd be like, "Cool, hold my camera and take a photo of me over here." Like that's about the extent of that. But when I start looking into flat Earth, for me, like what I kind of get a little starstruck about are people that are brave, honest, and smart. I mean, like that's my language right there. That's where I get a little, So the fact that like these people that mean so much to me in my life are so approachable, and it seems strange to me. Like I don't think this is an overstatement, but like someone like Einstein, what did he do? He was like a controlled liar who like banged his cousin underage. Like this guy's praised as being like this smart guy, like not even close to what Bob was at all. So you know, flat Earth for me was training wheels with Mark Sargent on my tricycle, and then when I put my big boy pants on, I moved over to other places like 200 Proofs and listening to Jaron. But when I started getting really really curious, and I'm like, I need to know like all the answers, like what's up with Foucault's pendulum, what's up with the crepuscular anti-crepuscular rays, what's up with no parallax in space, like that was all Bob. That's Bob. Um, So, yeah, that was Bob. It's such an integral part of my molding here was Bob because I mean it's such a grassroots movement for something so heavy on humanity's shift. It's so early. It's so early. And people like this is the time when the greatest people in the world take the most shit and don't get the recognition that inevitably one day they will. Um, like I don't mean to compare him to Jesus, but I don't think Jesus like got the recognition in the day for what the sacrifices he made. I mean, he's way, way, way better than Jesus. Oh, just kidding. He's way, way better than the Beatles, who are way, way bigger than Jesus. Um, no, but we're living in a time where we're not getting a lot of confirmations like outside of our community that we're on the right path, and that's why this community is so important. Because if you were to just kind of take the consensus from everywhere else, you're not gonna. It's very convincing that we're all just a bunch of quacks, but it's not the case. And Bob helped me affirm that by satisfying all my curiosity. Some people can just look at one video and be like, "Okay, I'm on Team Flat. Okay, that's all I needed to hear." Like, not me. No, I needed some advanced level um, confirmation. and and so yeah, Bob, after meeting Spicy Sarah and Laurie and a few other people in the community, but like really, like I felt like I really belonged after the solar return of 21 that Karen B put on. And when I got back, I was streaming, and every week Bob was there. Bob was joining you guys, as you guys know. And I always tried. I can't tell you how much I like held back my giddiness every time I would see him, and tried to act like it was. Oh yeah, no, this is totally no big deal. Yeah, I just have guys like Bob in my chat. No big deal. Yeah, I'm totally cool. But deep down, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I hope I don't say anything stupid. Oh my god, he's right there. I might say something dumb or get some facts wrong, which is always great. Oh, real quick, also, that intro video was fantastic, and I want to thank. I mean, it's on the Globebuster channel. The community is fantastic. And the song "Heart" by Alex. I don't know how to say. I don't. I need to like settle on what I should call him. Is it Alex Michael, Conspiracy Music Guru, Alex Guru, Alex Conspiracy Guru? I'm just gonna say Alex Michael. It was beautiful. I will say though that I was trying to tune my guitar, before this to make sure it was tuned. And I'm like, what is going on? Why does this sound? I'm like, oh, the 432 thing. I get it. Okay. I thought I was tripping. I thought my ears were going insane. I'm like, what? Like, it's not like it's that sharp. Like, what's going on here? So, I just wanted to, I knew I had to address this. I mean, not had to, but I wanted to address this for the stream because this is a tough one because I've had to like lose a lot, like a connection with a lot of people in my past. And so this is the first time it's hit kind of personal. Like somebody that like at my level to what that I admire so much to be here every week and support me. I can't even express like how much I needed that to continue doing this. Um, so it's been pretty emotional. Like it's not like I've known him forever or if we even really talked much in real life. Like it's just what he's done for everybody and for me. He told me I did a good Brian Johnson, so that's why I made Pfizer Struck. I didn't. He encouraged me to do that. Um. So yeah. See how we're doing in the chat. I'm gonna read some of these. All right. Welcome back, Patrick's Hot Dog Emporium. Welcome. Boston Ray, Mudflood, good to see ya. Stinge Man, Commercial Sound and Video, what up? Third. Nobody in Rockfin yet? Or am I tripping? Why doesn't Rock... Okay, when I unpop the Rockfin chat, it doesn't update. I keep falling for that. So now I gotta look over here again. Good to see you, Brianna, Lynn, and Sirius B. Yeah, he did encourage me to make that video. Because I was like, it was right when I got back from the solar return, and I was just hungry to make some sort of something, make a stance. I was so pissed off at all these regulations and I'm like, I gotta do something. So I remember I did a stream. I'm like, I gotta do something, and I was like, what if I just like something about ACDC? Like, I got the right damn shakes. And Bob was like, oh man, you do a great Brian Johnson. And I saw that in the chat. I was like, oh, huh. Well, maybe. Yeah. All right. Where else we got here? We got Thunder Chicken. What up? Nathan at Commercial Sound and Video. Should I call you Nathan? What up, Nathan? Sue Finelli, good to see ya. Spicy Sarah, always great to see ya. Run Boston Bear. I'm assuming that the YouTube is doing the same thing. Yeah. So okay. So I have to. All right. Okay. Okay. No, it's updating. John Keeley, welcome. Bob was way too cool. He really was. You don't get a smile like you guys. Like, look at his smile. Like, you're not born with a smile like that unless you're a good person. We have these detectors, and he just has this smile that was just want to give him a hug. I don't know if I've been looking for some videos. I have some I wanted to watch with you guys. There's one particular clip that I've been really wanting to find, and I can't find it because I don't know how to search for it. And it's like my favorite thing. I don't know what it is about it, but it was when Bob was doing a test. I think it was on, at a lake. I don't know which lake. I want to say Salton Sea, but it doesn't make sense. That's in California. I don't think he came out for that. But it's a really windy day, and he has this giant balloon, and he's holding on to, and and it's just like a really windy day, and he's like, it's funny because he's like, it's struggling, and it's almost like it's overpowering him, but he's got it. And I always just thought that was just, I don't know, it's something about him, like watching him do that always made me smile. It might have even been in the Beyond the Curve movie where he proved the globe. Ugh. So I don't know if anybody knows where that clip is. I would love to find that. Big Pine, welcome. I want to apologize. Some of you guys might be like, "Where's my wrench?" Yesterday, I kind of had to do I had to do a little bit of house cleaning on, and I apologize if I took away your wrench. I didn't mean to. I didn't. Um, I've just been noticing a lot of stuff being missing, like comments being missing. Um, and I may have taken away too many wrenches. If you, so, I'm sorry. I don't know why Big Pine don't have one. I didn't mean to do that. Um, let me give it back. All right. I trust you, Big Pine. No, I mean I know it's YouTube. It was weird. Every time I went back to this stream, like the comments that people were leaving were just gone, and I'm like, why? And there was no toggle of like a moderator doing anything, so I know it wasn't. All right, so let's see. Go back. I know I kind of got. I wonder. I want to read all the comments today, guys. So feel free to just say stuff. And if there are people that like, I don't have it set up to call in, but if there are people that want to, I can set up a second stream, and that would, I don't know, take 10 minutes, and then do that. But I know like I think Melodome's doing one on a stream in like an hour and a half, so I was thinking I'll just be done kind of quick. Ba-da-ba-ba. So Bob was very smart. I learned so much from him. Yeah. Um. Oh, I think. Shoot. Let's give you a wrench back. Thank you for what you're saying, Crumb. I'm enjoying your sharing. Thanks, man. 3 years to flatten the curve. Just 3 more years, guys. Oh my god. I have to like do I want to show you guys something, but I need to research, make sure it's legit first, but I think I found a video that just came out of Fauci saying that maybe I was wrong about the masks. And I'm just like I don't know anymore. I just saw it this morning, so I'm just the data on the efficiency of cloth, because cloth it's a brand new invention. We only had a limited amount of time to make the test necessary to know the efficiency of cloth. So I don't know. It's probably a fake story or something, but it looked pretty convincing. I'm not gonna get into it. What up, Nachakita? Good to see ya. Hey, Dottie. Hey, love. Shout out to the legend. Yeah. Good to see Dottie back in the chat. Rockfin stream just crashed? Oh, cool. It just crashed? Awesome. Yeah, Rockfin's a lot of fun. Rockfin's. Well, now it says I'm ready to go live. Okay, I'm hitting the live button. It was going, right? I don't even know why I have Rockfin, because at first I got Rockfin so I could say stuff. But like now those things, now even Fauci is agreeing with me, so I don't know if I don't know if that's a problem anymore. The only like point of Rockfin I feel like now would be to like try to like make money. Which I don't even know how to like wrap my head around that mindset. I have to figure that out eventually, but I really don't know how to be like to turn into that motivation, or at least bounce back and forth. I know I should. Yeah, you can tip in there, but today, guys, if you guys feel like being generous, in the description, please donate to Bob's services, for Cammy and all these and all the expenses that need to be. It should be in the description. I gave what I could yesterday. I wish I could give more. Um, Honestly, like I'd be a baller if my bank statement didn't have a negative sign in front of it, but I would give more. um, oh, Rose. Oh, Crow777 says I will help you with your mindset. I'm assuming it's Rose. Good to see you, Rose. Over on the Rockfin side. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh wow. Who keeps like putting this fake? I get paid $200. Why do people who have the best job ever do nothing else with their time than tell everybody about it? Why don't you just keep doing your job and enjoy it? Sounds scammy. Get out of my chat. My wife had cancer and none of these conventional. Yeah, you keep saying that. Well, maybe that's true. I don't know. Is that true? I feel like I've seen this a lot. Cannabis oil? Eh, not the time. um, that'd be awesome, Rose, because like I've tried to like do conventional, like typical, um, strategies that you find online for how to like run a channel and all this stuff, but none of them factor in people who get censored and banned for speaking the truth. So it's just eventually it's like, oh, that's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. Oh, well, that won't work because YouTube has put me on a list. Okay, so yeah. So like, yeah, that'd be awesome, Rose, because you at least get that. um. Bob and Cammy let Dottie stay with them a year and a half. Are you serious? Wow, it was a year and a half. Oh man, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. That must be. And I know you're a Pisces, so you're gonna feel all of these, all this. Sorry, Dottie. Nathan, I'm gonna give you Rich. Don't you know you have to wear 6 masks to stay safe? It's not, well, now see, we were wrong. There was data, but it was misleading. Cloth was only invented by the ancient Egyptians. We haven't had enough time to test it, to see how actually effective it is at I've been working so much, don't have time to enjoy Grave. It's all good. See, that's such a Pisces thing to say. Like, feeling guilty for doing your own life and not joining it. Don't feel guilty. It's just good to see you. Thank you, Dottie. I got some nice speakers for a road trip, says Aurorian. Nice. All right. All right. So, one video, we need another Jewish stream together. I know we do. Absolutely, Rose. Wayne Lopez is an RSO bot. Good to know. Run Boston Bear is awesome. I see Run Boston Bear. Like, I know he's kind of a newer truther, so like it's just I see him all over Telegram. Like he's so excited with all this stuff. It's really cool. I hope that doesn't sound. I didn't mean to sound that make that sound in a mean way or anything. I just think it's really cool. I would love to do another Jewish stream together. almost sound like Amazing Grace at first. Hmm. Yeah, I had some fun with Chat GPT about that. It's so funny because every time you ask any questions about anything, it has like the typical. But here's our woke description that you should really consider. Like, okay, all I asked it was just to find me some parts of the Talmud that say things like they like believing that if you're not one of them, like it's okay to like steal from or treat as an animal. Um, and I'm like, why haven't they updated this book? I mean, I get it. Maybe back then, like maybe back then everybody that wasn't them like was like a heathen or something. Like, why is it so hard for like religious people to just update their books? I mean, shit, my PC updates 3 times a day. You know, like what's this nostalgic, like reason? It's just because it means so much. It was written so long ago. We have to just keep that shit in there. Like, well, it doesn't look good, especially when you control everything. Ah, crap. Sorry, YouTube. Anyways, right. I will be thumbing through Crumb Music for Sale. I like what I've heard so far. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I have put on the forefront my next album. I have it all figured out and a whole checklist of how to get it done. And I'm really excited for it. It's going to be really good, much better than my last one, in my opinion. And because I have shit to say now. Before I did, but it was, vague and poetic. And now I'm like, no, seriously, the earth is fucking flat. I'm like, or like, I'm not doing that, but it's nice. Like writing lyrics was always the one thing I was never fully like proud of. Like my music, my chord progressions, my melodies. I'm like, yes, I spent all day. This is the perfect way to do it. I'm proud of this. But my lyrics were always like, I kind of feel like it's like a little blah. But now, no, in this next album, my lyrics are on point. And I'm proud of it. Oh. Doing well. Big Pine, record high temperature for my area today. Can't complain. Music crushes. Thank you. The last one was fire. Thanks. Yeah. In the description for today, I mainly just put stuff for Bob and a link to donate, but I do have my website, which is just redirects to my link tree. If you did want to check out my album, I'm going to start, I should upload to my channel like these songs. I don't know why I don't. I really don't know why I don't. I don't know. I get in my own way sometimes. I thought your mindset would improve after becoming Jew. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Because there's nobody knows what a Jew really is. So the problem people have when they're kind of going about this topic is complaining from the outside view and just say, wait a minute, no, I am a Jew. So it's cool. No, you're not, because you're white. Uh-huh. Is that not what you It's funny. To me, it just seems like Jewish is just what the white people who have control or have the most power like to call themselves. I don't know. It's like they don't want to be white. I don't get it. I got more to talk about that. I don't know. Sorry, guys. So Okay. I don't understand why YouTube keeps hiding my subs. Okay. I mean, I definitely know why. Okay, so yesterday I called in Karen B's show, and it was awesome. And she said, hey, everybody, go sub Crumb. He only has 444 subs. Because, I used to have almost 1,000. I got like 996, and then I said something about the masks. Or magnet, I don't know what it was, but. And then so like half hour later, I had 20 new subscribers. I was okay, cool. And then 3 hours later, it was 455. I'm like, there's no way that just randomly 10 random people just decided to unsub. What is going on? So I don't know. I have no idea who would have a problem with my channel, but somebody does. Some people do. All right. I was gonna play another video that was made for Bob, not from the community. In fact, it's the people that he debated. And I don't know if you guys have seen this. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. It's worth watching. I'm not going to sit by the sidelines and comment just because this is, they were, it's Simon Dan and Red's Rhetoric, and it came out really fast, which I don't understand. I mean, I don't know how that happened. They seem to say some really nice stuff. Red's Rhetoric, kind of a chode. Somebody said that in Karen's chat yesterday. He was being a chode. I'm like, oh, it's the perfect word. Chode. Yeah. But I was going to play this right now for a little bit. And it's nice. It's nice to hear, the people that it's nice to hear that this side be something above the, I don't know, the shittiness that they were before. It's nice to see some human qualities in some of these people. So I'm gonna play that for you guys. It's like 7 minutes. I'll be right back. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta do that. Then I go over here. And I do this. And I do that. And I do this. And I do that. And then I go over here. Bam.
I recently found out that Bob Knodel from Globebusters passed away. So I asked a few friends if they wanted to say something.
I don't really know what to say. I just wanted to send my best wishes and condolences out to the family of Bob Knodel. Far too young to go. Rest in peace, pal.
I was extremely saddened by the news of Bob Knodel's passing. It's always sad when someone goes too early. I just want to give my sincere condolences to the family of Bob Knodel. And hope that you have happy memories that can allow Bob to live on within you. Rest in peace, Bob.
I didn't get the opportunity to have any interactions with Bob, nor did I really get to see that much of his work either. But from the limited amounts that I had seen, one thing that did strike me about him was he didn't seem afraid to challenge and debate other flat earthers if he felt that their claims didn't have a solid scientific basis to them. And that was something that I had to admire about him. And obviously we have very different beliefs. We had very different ideas about the way of the world. But he was still a human. And he's got a family and friends who are going to be mourning his tragic passing, and so our thoughts and condolences should be going to them.
I have just heard about the passing of Bob Knodel, and my condolences go to his family and to his friends. He was a flat earther that certainly had a legacy, but more importantly, he was a human, like the rest of us. And it's important to recognize that. So, rest in peace, Bob. You will be missed.
I have received word that Bob Knodel has passed away, and to his friends and family, I would like to offer my condolences. Bob Knodel was a flat earther, and it is no secret that I did not agree with him regarding the shape of our Earth and our place in the cosmos. But with that being said, I wanted to point out that, despite our disagreements, he was a big part of this community. His objections, his challenges, and assertions lit a fire under our asses to make our arguments stronger, sharper, and more lethal to the Flat Earth conspiracy. Without people like Bob challenging me, I wouldn't have been motivated to do some of the awesome shit that I have done, like measuring the altitude of the International Space Station, showing the power of direct observation and measurement. I may have never pursued my love for filming rocket launches, which resulted in my vast documentation of rockets doing exactly what flat earthers say is impossible, and with their camera of choice. And most importantly, I may have never met some of the good people who are also in this community, united in our desire to prove him wrong. So, despite our strong disagreements, I find myself saddened by his loss. If there is an afterlife, my hope is that his spirit has a damn good vantage point, and that it puts a big smile on his face. He will always be the flat earther that measured the rotation of the Earth. And of course, he will be missed. My name is Red. This has been his rhetoric. Thanks, Bob, and may he rest in peace.
Greetings and salutations, this is Huge Ass. And you might have a little difficulty hearing me, it's quite windy today. On this beautiful, glorious day near Toowoomba in Queensland, Australia. And sadly, this is a day that Bob Knodel will never see. On Thursday, Bob passed away. And this is a message to his family. It's never a great thing when a loved one passes away. And I want to express my condolences to his family, who must be missing him terribly. I hope that you can find peace at this troubled time. And as for Bob, there's only one thing to say for Bob. Thanks, Bob.
This is Astronomy Live, and I just want to say that I just heard the news about Bob Knodel, and I want to say to Bob's family, you have my deepest condolences. I'm very sorry to hear the news, and I hope you're able to find peace and comfort in this difficult time.
When I found out about Bob, I was sad. I can only imagine how sad and how much of a loss it is for his friends and family. Cammie and his other relatives. It's a tragedy. It's too soon. Jaron, Austin, Zach, Eru, Karen B, Mark, and others I can't name. I don't know. I'll miss too many. Sorry. It's sad for you. Bob was a great leader, and everybody needs community. And Bob provided that. Bob was a leader in your community. So, Bob, if we meet again on the other side, let's get together and we'll have some pints. I don't like beer, so I'll have a pint of Irish cream. And we can watch from above. We can watch the Earth rotate. You know how fast it moves. And I'm sure you'll look over and you'll say that it looks flat to you.
But you'll say it with a wink.
So I'm currently in the USA, just north of Denver in Colorado. And there you can see snow on the top of the Rocky Mountains. It's a beautiful day here. Unfortunately, I just heard some bad news from MC Toon that Bob Knodel has recently passed away. As some of you may know, Bob used to live in Denver. I know we didn't always see eye to eye, and there was often rivalry online, but at the end of the day, we don't wish anybody any harm. So I'd just like to pass on my deepest condolences to the family. Sorry for your loss.
Although sometimes we are on different sides of an argument, as human beings, we do still have to be compassionate. And I was terribly sad to learn today that Bob Knodel of Globebusters lost his life. Never easy. Condolences to his friends and his family. Bob, it was an absolute pleasure jousting with you. Rest in peace, my good man.
So, yeah, Reg Frederick, total chode, right? I mean, what? What was that? Interesting stuff. He really didn't need to say that last line either. I feel like that's something that probably bothered Bob more than anything. That damn ring laser gyro that you have to put your location in. So why? It's a man-made bullshit like thing. It proves nothing. These people. Hey, thanks for proving the rotation of the Earth. Yeah. Fucking. But yeah, that video came out like a few days ago. Like, I don't understand how all these people were able to do that so fast. I understand the community, but like the community video that came out on Blowbusters was just a montage. Like, I didn't. I know Marty Leeds came out with a really cool one. That was really sweet. But how'd they get rid? I don't know how they did that. What are they all just in their little CIA shill building? Like, oh, I guess we got to say something. Nothing better to do besides sit here and shill. In fact, no, they're not shilling. I guess shilling is, I got the definition wrong. Shill is somebody that does stuff for money. I'm in my CIA bunker right now. I'm shilling. I'm just chilling. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? That video right there. I thought it was odd. It's one thing if that came out, I don't know, a week after. I think it came out like the next day. Like dude, how many more of these? I don't really know how to set mods in Rockfin, but somebody keeps putting just nonsense in my chat over there. Nuba, welcome over there. That's what I call a POS. I'm drawing a blank on what POS stands for right now. Help me out there. Red could use less words to say he blows dudes behind a dumpster. I know. That was just way too long. Just to get to the point. Excellent point, Dottie. He's not very smart, that's why. At least you get on the TikTok culture. I mean, you can literally just fast. I blow dudes behind a dumpster. Psh, bam. We get it. The whole pint of Irish cream. It sounds so heavy. Not sure what you guys are talking about. Denver sucks. These little turds just can't help themselves. They can't. could tell that Reddick is reading a script. Yeah, he definitely wrote that out. You know, that's the thing about guys like that. Like, Bob is putting his face on a very controversial, ostracizing subject that takes a lot of heat. This little shit won't even put his face on the same argument that everybody was taught in school. All right, I'll try to be above it. At least they're being nice. Ooh. The preponderance of evidence is patently absurd. The fact that we didn't need them to say anything, they were just drooling to make some content. Yeah. They really didn't. And who organized that? And who thought that was... I know they're going to bring it up this Sunday on Globebusters. I'm sure they will. Single script they tweaked to make their own. They want so badly. I know, it's like... it's like that one, the Sinclair script. Bias in the media is all too common, but it could be dangerous for society. All right. Right on. What up, LaSween? What Red did and those totally unnecessary jabs about proving rotation or curve. What a low blow. Like, just total chode stuff. Red's rhetoric. What a total chode. Red's rhetoric. What a total chode. He thinks he knows what he's talking about, but doesn't know. He blows guys behind a dumpster every day. What a show. What a show. Red's rhetoric is a show. He blows guys behind a dumpster. What a chode. That one might make the album, actually. Dottie, we gotta talk about splitting those lyrics royalties. Thank you for that. I copy and pasted my entire Skype history with Bob into a Google document. Half of the YouTube links don't work. Exactly. Oh, man. You know, a lot of people say, like, what would you do if you had a time machine? If you can go back in time, like say, like, you woke up and it's 8 years ago, 7 years ago. I'd buy Bitcoin. I'd warn everybody about the upcoming lockdowns. Not me. I would just sit there and enjoy my precious YouTube. While mining Bitcoin. You got some random crumb songs on your channel? Yeah. Awesome. Sarah says you get to see Emily. Nice. All right, you guys are neighbors. Hope that makes the album. Thanks. Yeah, maybe it might be one of those secret songs. I mean, I have to, like, work on it. Maybe if Dottie's willing to get together. I need some more lyrics. That dumpster one was fire. I can come up with that. Let's watch one of my favorite Globebusters. The first one that came to mind when I When I was thinking about it was this one. No. All right. And then I'm going to show a clip of when he called into this show, and it's pretty fun. And Andrew B was on. We're talking about electricity, and I'm just I'm really, I don't know a lot of things. I love the truth community, but I'm more of a cheerleader than an expert on any of this stuff. So I just love supporting it. But we're talking about electricity, and I'm just like, I'm doing a show on electricity. What do I? But he called in and just completely, like, and Andrew B was doing a fantastic job too. He was, I was acting as the guy who was asking questions, but it was just really cool. But after that show, I'm like, I'm not really, this is out of my element. All right, so this was one of my favorite episodes called Debunking the Dimwit Debunkers. And you can find it, it might be on YouTube, but I found it on Rockfin, and there was just a part where it was all these like debunkers that were just so cocky and that made these videos. They were like, why don't you just do this? And it was it was really funny. So like just listening to these guys, to all these guys and Bob, just completely annihilate their temporary high horse of thinking that they're on the the more legit side of intellect. So let's see, where are you? What do I do? I go this, that, and I see. All right. Oh, okay. So I do that here. Okay. Wait, hold on. I got it. Yeah, this is my first rodeo, guys. My first live stream ever. Just give me 1 second to figure out how to move this over here. Make sure you guys can hear this. Is it that one? Yeah. Okay. That's...
Let's move on. Thank you, Kyle, for another mind-numbing question. And we move on to question 10.
If the sun is rotating above the Earth in a circle, then how do you explain both solar and lunar eclipses? And if the sun dips below the Earth to cast a shadow on the moon, then how come the entire Earth is never submerged in darkness at the same time?
What the hell? Okay, give me 1 second here. I don't know what's going on with my thing. Wait, no. Bear with me, folks. I'm doing this all by myself. All right. Why don't we just listen to this while I figure this out? This is completely off topic, but
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now.
Okay, yeah, that was just Titanic and All-Star. What am I doing? Okay, go here. Oh, I know what, I figured it out. How I figured it out. It's all figured out. I get it now. All right. Backstage 1. Brave. Oh, now it's doing it. All right. Cool. Oops, let me turn that off. All right.
Same time. Instead, it's daytime in New York when it's nighttime in New Delhi. Yeah.
No,
Wow.
no.
New
The
Delhi.
sun,
Yeah,
the
he
sun
he definitely
under
wrote
the
that
earth.
question. New Delhi. He's never even heard of New Delhi before he read that question that someone else wrote.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
these guys are child in the rooms. That is why they never understand this kind of conspiracy, man. That's right. I mean, this guy don't even kiss a girl in his entire life.
And
Oh my God.
you got to love the fact that he thinks he's not. That this is a case of Dunning-Kruger syndrome, right? Dunning-Kruger syndrome, which is, of course, you are too stupid to know how stupid you are. And here he is, duh, like he's just made this brilliant point. And again, objectively, Dan, epistemic. The sun rotating above the Earth. How do we explain
No.
solar and lunar eclipses? Well, quite easily, honestly. The lunar eclipse is a little bit more difficult to explain because we're possibly looking at another body up there that people have called Rahu or Ketu, but there are a few different theories on that. But, how do you explain Seleninians, right? How do you explain that? That doesn't work in the heliocentric model, and so don't think that it does. So objectively, Dan, you are another complete idiot that has done zero investigation into the FE model, as demonstrated by your totally inept bottom-of-the-barrel scraping question, and I don't really think we need to go into this any further.
Well, a selenelion is just where during a lunar eclipse you can observe the sun and the moon during the totality of the event. And that geometrically doesn't work on a ball, and so we know it's not the Earth getting in between the sun and the moon during a lunar eclipse. But then he goes on to show the sun going below this disk Earth, which is just absurd, doesn't match anything that relates to flat Earth as far as I see it. But yeah, people take their misconceptions of what flat Earth truth is and then use that to debunk flat Earth, which is comical but doesn't prove anything. It just proves their lack of research.
Yep.
All
right.
And don't forget about New Delhi.
Yes, yeah, New Delhi.
Wow.
And dude.
Yeah, what the crap? Yeah. Who wrote that question for him?
I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's move on.
All right, yeah. So that was just one that I just thought.
You say that the live footage of astronauts is fake.
Well, let's watch one
because
more.
you can't see stars. But have you ever taken a picture or video of the night sky only to realize that your camera's sensor just isn't sensitive enough to capture these dim balls of light without increasing exposure time? Did you ever notice that it's daytime? The freaking sun is out. Of course you can't see other stars.
Additionally,
oh my God, Jaron, I'm going to let you take that.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, guys, it's just that's a really good one. Debunking it's fun. They're having a good time with all this. It's one of my favorite ones. I remember watching it live and just loving it. I was just floored. Really good shit. All right, way back here. Ooh, Alex Michael in the chat. What up, dude? Melodome, what up? Cool. Billy Zig, what up? People here. Yes, that was Celine Dion and Smash Mouth. That's right. It's on a channel called There I Ruined It on TikTok. I love that. I think it's funny. It's so bad. I just pulled 5 fucking kittens out of a crevice under a broken down bench in my garage. The circle of life goes round. Life is abound. I'm sorry to hear that, Lasween. But I like the way that you put a positive spin on all of that. Wait, are they alive? Oh, I see. Cool. All right. Can you play drums? That'd be rad. You own a kit? Nice. I could play little drums. I could play spoons. That's probably my best. All right. Send me audition tapes. Knodel family meetup Saturday in the park in Greenville. Oh man, I wish I could be there. So that's star I zoomed on, and it was on my 150 camera. Was with your $150 camera that pulses and changes shape. Yeah. All right. Put it on a rock fin. Before I eat, says Nuba. Good stuff. All right. And what the last thing I was going to do today, I'm kind of nervous to do because I didn't practice. I never practice anymore. I should. I used to practice all the time. I told myself when I'm live streaming that like to just allow myself to play music sloppy, which took me a long time to be okay with. It's just because I'm doing so many things that it's like impossible to meet my old standard. Here's here's a video of when so yeah, I was gonna play a song for Bob at the end here. One that he requested a few times. It's actually kind of appropriate. It's just Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The range in that song is out of control, so I'm trying to figure out a way to do it without making you guys have to get earplugs. Check this out. This is when Bob called in, and it's kind of fun to watch because I'm just handling cigarettes and stuff during my stream, so I've come a long way here. I'm like, what am I doing? Jesus. It's kind of funny. I quit February 2nd of this year, and I feel so much better. I wish somebody would have told me that cigarettes were bad, especially for my singing voice. My range is a lot better, and I'm just breathing a lot better. Yeah, on that stream, Bob, we got Bob to call in, so I just want to listen a little bit to it. It was a really long stream, and I only re-listened once, and that was then. And Laurie was on, and Andrew B. So let me set that up. I just need to make sure that I just download videos before I do streams. I keep thinking I can share a window. Every time I do that, it's always a nightmare. So here we go. All right, if I do that.
I mean,
I'm gonna just stop paying my bill, and somehow I don't know why. It just keeps
I could tell you a story or two, but I mean, I would be wrong.
I'm serious. I don't understand
Just
it.
handling
My
smokes
electricity
during
won't be
stream is
shut off.
kinda
I don't know why. They won't do it.
So
Hey,
you want me
Cammy,
to tell you
Cammy, I
guys a
see you in
crazy-
chat. Get Bob on here.
What's up?
You guys
Oh,
want
yeah,
me to tell you a
see
crazy
Cammy, I'm in-
story?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a crazy story. Really quick though, I want to
Alright.
say, really quick, I want to just say, Bob, if you do find a way to call back, I will have you on immediately. Sorry, I missed you when you did, but it looks like you're having phone troubles.
Cammy's on here.
Hey, Cam. Hey, what up,
Cammy,
Cammy?
give him your phone. Bob's trying to join right
He's
now.
trying to join.
Because we're right at the very fulcrum of this entire.
Well, we have a lot
mystery
to
of
talk in here,
electricity.
so join when you can. I mean, we
Yeah.
have we have a lot of people who want to join in here and talk, so we can't have too many people talking at once. So I'm gonna just actually start listening. I've come a long way for a little while here and listen to some of you guys. Andrew, the floor is yours. I'm sorry, Edward. The floor is yours.
Oh, there he is.
And,
Bob's in.
there's Bob. Really quick. I'm gonna bring him on because
Let's bring on Bob. This is going to be
Until I lose him.
complete the circle
All right.
here.
What up, Bob? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Sorry
Hey,
it took
man.
me a minute. My
No,
phone,
no worries. No
My
worries.
phone didn't want to get on the StreamYard link, so I had to go get my laptop.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm connected to a VPN on my phone, it won't let me do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's weird. But whatever, I'm here.
All right. Well, Edward has a fun story here, and then we're going to chime in on some of that stuff from earlier.
So let's say the COVID come up.
All right. Let me get to where Bob's talking.
Neighbors like,
bunk of atheism with
I wanna just because I got you, and I love whenever I get a chance to get you because I can pick your mind. This whole perturbation of a field that's already there. In other words, is it possible that it's not even wave based at all? That there's like we're actually just basically putting technology into a field that exists all the way.
I was way
This
over
would
my
be the
head on
whole
this
action at a
episode. I'm
distance
sitting there going like, "What am I
idea,
doing?
and
I'm
that
a
perhaps that's the
stoner
fucking magic
musician
that frequency
talking about
modulation
this
that
stuff
actually
live."
people
I'm
that
like,
have worked in
it was
radio.
over my head, out of my pay grade.
You worked in radio.
Yeah,
You worked in radio.
I was an RF engineer for 30 years.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've got a lot of experience in it. But I don't think that so much that it is, spooky action at a distance as much as we are actually stimulating what we call the ether, right? And I know that there's a big freaking huge, kerfuffle over this thing, especially with Quantum Eraser and everybody. But it's ironic because he did his so-called debunk of ether yesterday and came to the conclusion that there was no such thing as an electromagnetic wave, which I just thought about that and went, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But ironically, I was about to take quite the opposite and say that I'm not so sure that there is any such thing as a particle, because I think that all particles, or what we're perceiving as particles, is actually electromagnetic waves that are standing waves, right? They
Right.
appear to be solid. They feel solid, and you can get those. They're called standing waves, right?
Mhm.
So there's a lot of schools of thought on it, but as far as dismissing electromagnetic waves altogether, no, I'm not quite ready to go there yet.
Well,
Are you saying though that there's no such thing as a particle and a wave, a solar because I understand, I've read the holographic universe by Michael Talbot, I think, and he talks about they did an experiment where people were hypnotized, and when they were hypnotized, they were told that they cannot see a certain object in the way, and so they believed that it wasn't there. And because of that, they under hypnosis, they were able to tell how many fingers the person behind the wall was holding up. They could see through the wall when they believed it wasn't there.
I read that
And
book too. It's a great book, by the way.
yeah, it's really good. I mean, a lot of it seems like
It is kind of weird.
Have
to
you
hear his
guys ever
voice.
heard of
I know what you
blind people being able to detect if someone's smiling in a picture or not?
No.
There's all kinds of weird stuff
apparently
like that.
30% of the time they're accurate. And
I want to know what happens when a
some of
blind
the
person does
blind
DMT.
people- What's that?
If a blind
Yeah.
person does DMT, somebody because you know what happens when
This
it's not
didn't
just a
go over
little bit
well
of a visual. You're gone. You're in a whole different place.
I
And
just sounded like
so
a
if
like a
somebody's
Joe
never
Rogan
seen
lover.
anything
Like, oh
before,
yeah,
they would never
DMT.
have
I love it.
seen
But
the
what does
mind
happen?
visions either.
Well, didn't Ray Charles actually get addicted to hallucinogenics?
We don't
No,
think
it's
Ray Charles was
heroin.
actually blind anyway. Neither
Oh,
was
baby, I get that monkey off my back. Come on, baby.
neither was
No,
Stevie
not
Wonder.
heroin.
We don't think he's
Stevie Wonder grabbing at mic stand.
Yeah, but I want to give a blind person from birth DMT and see what happens.
Hey Bob,
it
so
would blow their mind.
here's a bugger question that
Oh,
I
yeah.
still I'm
Definitely
struggling with.
ADHD.
Where does the rubber meet the road?
It's almost
when
like
does
you
that
have to
damn
have that
energy
to see a
coming
lot
from
of this.
electricity meet the thing that moves it? What does it look like? What is the thing that interacts right when it hits it and turns the wheel? What the fuck is that? That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of.
Well, you
It's
can look at that.
electricity is turned into magnets, and the magnet turns the wheel.
No, I'm
The
saying
electricity-
what's the actual thing where the water goes through the tube? We've been talking about this all night. The thing that hits the wheel, like a water going through a dam, turns a wheel, turns an electric engine, and creates a current. That's how I understand how power gets made in a dam.
That's just a generator. That's very, very simple.
Yeah.
All a generator is a motor in reverse. Essentially, what you do is you have a motor which has a
Kind of like how a microphone is
static
just a speaker in
winding
reverse.
and an
learned
armature,
that, I was
which is a winding in motion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you induce a field across one of those coils in the motor, right, and then start turning it, it will step up and create a voltage into the other side of the motor itself. Okay. Or
Okay, so
generator,
when
I
you
should
say induce a field, because when I understood
This
it,
one goes on
when
for
I
a
learned
while.
about
I
making
took
an
this
electric
video
engine, you got
down
to
for some, like when I had 2 strikes like a few months ago. I took down a lot of my content. I completely forgot to put it back. I took a lot down just so I can keep my channel, and I didn't realize it. So a lot. I mean, they're here. I didn't like delete them, but it's private on YouTube. But they're definitely on Rockfin. This was a really cool episode. Had Andrew B on, and we were just talking about electricity. It's like a 3-hour episode. I just wanted to understand it a little bit. I didn't know what a difference between a watt or a volt or, you know, whatever it was. I never thought about it, so it was kind of cool. It became more complicated though than, if you guys can believe it. It's complicated. So I wanted to kind of do a quick one. I believe Melodome's doing a stream in like a half hour, and I really want to check that out. So what I was going to do, because I played this very early, so a lot of people probably didn't see it, was the RIP Bob from the community. And Alex's music is on there, I believe, with a song called Heart. And the whole video is great. So I know a lot of you guys already saw it. I'm going to put it on again for all the people that just joined, because people don't usually start coming into the stream until like 10, 15 minutes in. So I'm not sure if everyone saw it. It looks like we got a good amount of people watching right now. Also, if you guys feel like helping out with the services, there's a link in the description. Please give what you can. I think the goal is 15 for that, but I'm not sure. It's not like you need to hit it. It's just a around estimate of what those things cost. And I think it's about halfway, maybe a little bit more now, but maybe not. I think last time I saw it, it was 6 something. So, so yeah, any help you guys can do on that would be great for Cammy. Let's watch this again here. And here we go. Do that. And when I come back, I'm going to play his most requested song in the best way I can, and then call it a stream. All right, guys. Here we go. All right. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Really appreciate it. This is a good stream. Honoring a legend. That's an understatement. Somebody that helped mold me to be like the person I'm so proud of. The person that like the part of me that I love. I don't know what I would be without Bob, honestly, without him clarifying so much and supporting me in the last few years. It's right. So this one's for Bob. When are you gonna come down? When are you gonna land? Should have stayed on the farm. I should listen to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. Oh, la, 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 la. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howl out in the woods, hunting the horny back toe. Well, I finally found my future lies beyond the yellow brick. What do you think we'll do then? I bet they'll shout down a plane. I'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics to set you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society roam. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. Thank you, Bob. Love you. And thank you for giving us this wonderful gift of eyes to see and showing me how much better the world is now that I know, not know necessarily what it is, but knowing what it isn't. I can't wait to see you up there, brother. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining.